Hi guys, welcome to Brow Lamination online course. So today I will be demonstrating the brow lamination procedure for you guys, consisting of 3 different steps, and I will be using the Katie Brows lamination kit that you all should be receiving in the mail. So I would like to go over the kit here with you guys. We have a step 1, which is lifting, and a step 2, fixing. This is actually the keratin. And step 3, which is the nourishing step. And then here we have brow glue to tame any unruly hairs while doing this procedure. Today I'm going to show you guys all the tools you're going to need for your brow lamination. For your procedure, you're going to need the brow lamination kit. I have some gauze pads, mascara wands, micro brushes. I have this brush for combing the brow hair, alcohol pad, and a face mask, and gloves, which I'm already wearing. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean her eyebrows to remove any makeup or oil. And I do use my alcohol pad just to get rid of the oils. Clean the brows. Perfect. And now we're ready to begin with our first step. So for this first step, I do highly recommend that both you and your client wears a face mask, as the first step does have a little bit of an unpleasant smell. Please put this on for me. Cover your nose. All right, so we're ready for our first step. I'm going to apply the lifting. First step. And normally we leave this on anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the client's hair structure. So for finer hair, leave it on for 5. For thicker, coarser hair, you want to leave it up to 7, maybe even 10 minutes, depending on how coarse their hair is. So here I am applying the first step, the lifting, all over her brow. And you just kind of leave it on, let it set for a few minutes. Try not to apply too much on the skin around the brows, just to protect the skin, but all over the brow hair. And you're going to start noticing the hair softening as you're applying the solution. So this is just to relax the brow hairs. There. And now I'm going to cover her brows with plastic, just like that, and set my timer. For her, I'm going to go with 7 minutes. So 2 minutes into her first step, I wanted to check and see how her brows are lifting. So sometimes you can go ahead and add a little bit more of the solution now that the hair is softer and a little bit more flexible. You can start adjusting it the way you would want them. And I like to use this brush to really separate the hairs. This is where you get to play around and be a little more creative. Just brush all the hairs up. There. And now I'm going to cover it. And I will do the same thing to her other brow. Separate all the hairs. Brush them up. And apply more product if needed. You can see the hair is a lot more flexible now. And we're going to cover this again and wait for our timer to go off. Time is up. It's been 7 minutes. Her brows are looking nice and lifted. So now we're going to remove the first step using dry gauze pads. Make sure you guys don't apply any water on the brows during this treatment. So we're just going to gently remove the first product. And obviously you want to go upwards while removing it. Just like that. There. And now we're going to apply our second step, which is the fixing. And this is a keratin treatment. So it's actually great for the brows. Second step, apply it all over the brows. Just like that. You can be a little more generous with this one. And it's okay if it gets on the skin around the brow. Obviously you want to do the same thing as in the first step. You're going to separate all the hairs and apply it upwards. So I'm going to use this brush very gently, as the hair is very soft now, so it's flexible. Do it on both brows. And now we're going to cover them and leave this on for about 5 to 7 minutes as well. All right, and now we set the timer and wait. So now we're ready to remove the second step. Again, using dry gauze pads. Gently remove. And they lifted nicely. Beautiful. And after this step, if you do choose to tint the brows, you can do it now. If you would like to wax the brows, you can also wax the brows after the lamination procedure, not before. So I'm going to clean her up a little bit. And before I do that, I will apply the third step, which is the nourishing serum. And for this step, we can go ahead and take our masks off. So the nourishing serum actually smells really nice. You can go ahead and remove your mask. Thank you. Perfect. So let's apply some of the serum. Beautiful, look at that. This was just to give all the moisture back to the brow hair and nourish them. And your client can actually leave with this treatment on their brows. And you can also leave this on under the wrap as well for a few minutes if you choose to. There. So now I'm going to tweeze your brows a little bit just to kind of clean them up and give them a little bit of a trim. Now, when it comes to trimming, you want to be careful not to trim too much off. The whole point of brow lamination is so that they look fluffy. So I'm going to be very careful with trimming and just start with the longest hairs and just kind of individually trim each one. Beautiful. So now I finished cleaning her up and her brows are all ready, looking full and fluffy. Check this out. So beautiful. Are you ready to see them? All right, take a look. What do you think?
They look good.
Perfect. And now you guys know how to perform the brow lamination procedure. So just have fun with it. Your clients will love it. Everybody loves the results. Make sure to send your client home with the aftercare instructions and let them know that the brow shouldn't be wet for the next 24 hours. No brow products should be applied, as well as face products, creams, lotions, cleansers. Keep the brows dry for the next 24 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video tutorial. Now you're going to be able to see this beautiful transformation on your own clients. I also highly recommend that you try this on your own eyebrows because you will get a lot of compliments, and that's your best marketing tool. If you guys have any questions, email me at katiebrowsacademy@gmail.com, and thank you for joining.